Ugh.
What'd you say?
How can you play Halo without liking anime?
Right, I've seen it on my Twitter timeline.
Tim.
I've seen it on my Twitter timeline. I know exactly what you're talking about. It's been in the back of my mind. Definitely have to check it out.
It gives you esports powers. It is a known fact that if you put it as your profile picture, which is the reason why I have an anime night as my picture. Like that's my logo, is an anime night.
It's a cool logo.
Thank you. But it gives you powers. Ever since I put that as my profile picture, things have been on the up and up, baby.
I love it, dude. I love it.
I swear to God, if I am going to go play some competitive Halo 5, I have to watch a bit of One Punch Man first, because otherwise I'm really not going to play well.
Dude, I'm watching season 2 right now. Oh. I gotta say, it started off with a bang, and I'm really happy about that. But at the same time, it doesn't have the same feel as the season 1.
Yeah, it comes back. I tell you, I'm not going to give anything away. It comes back.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not going to spoil it. But I mean, Saitama being the most powerful being across any universe, just because he has the power of satire.
One punch.
You know, exactly. Power of satire, one punch. I mean, you know, if you could one punch in Halo, then you're goated, aren't you?
I mean, absolutely. I mean, who's a one-puncher? Like, if we have to say, like, who would be that? Would it be Shotzi? Would it be Pistola? Like, are those the one-punchers?
Oh, you know, Shotzi, yeah, but he was great, but he had a short period of time. I think if we're talking about Halo 5, surely it has to be Frosty. I mean, look at what that man does. He's the one-puncher, surely. But if we're looking at Halo as a whole, Ogre 2. I mean, the GOAT. Oh, yeah. He's the GOAT after all, isn't he?
Back in Halo 1, man, he definitely was a one-puncher. Like, he would 4 dudes in a row with one clip.
So sick. Him and Killer N are such good players in Halo 1.
Dude, Killer N, yeah, dude, that was just god tier. We're really going down memory lane.
Oh, yeah, we have to.
The nostalgia hurts.
We're losing all of our viewers right now. They're like, what are you talking about? What is Ogre 2? What is an Ogre?
What is a Killer N?
We're on with Miss Audie right now. She's back.
Oh, she's back. I wonder how hungover she is.
Wait, what?
You know. But it's good to see her back. I know that they won their first series with Sway, so it would be interesting to see whether they're able to bounce back and, you know, with the same level of chemistry they had, you know, during that, you know, their first series.
I watched a little bit of Anthony last night on his stream, and he seems like a really great player. I mean, I believe I played him in Halo 3. A lot of these names are very familiar, you know, but I watched him play a little bit of Halo 5. I think he was scrimming with Golden Dawn, and they played really, really well. So I'm definitely going to see what they're able to do here. They're already up 35-8. The next camo is actually coming up at 9:48, and you see Anthony actually waiting for that camo. Timed it perfectly last time, and now he's getting pushed right now. He needs to stay alive. He's not going to be able to swish. Beautiful job. We're going to get the next camo here. This could be very huge for the swing of Swishball.
Yes.
One of my things about Anthony is that he is extraordinarily individually focused. Like, he gets his shots off. He's able to position himself well for slaying. He's able to get the cleanups. But when it comes to his discipline, his ability to master the awareness of the game, I feel like that very much needs to be worked on. But once it does, Anthony's going to be so lethal as an individual. Like, he's going to be massively more important and valuable to his teams because he definitely has that drive, and he puts in almost more hours than anybody right now because you always can watch him streaming, and he's putting in his time. He's growing his brand. He's getting well connected with all the good players in the scene. Great job there by Anthony to be able to get that beat down onto Divine Damsel. Crossfade, though, he's on a killing frenzy.
Oh, yeah. Crossfade's such a good player, man. I used to play with him a lot of time in Halo 3 and a lot of time in Halo 2. This guy's definitely been around for a very long time.
He was on the main attraction with me. He was a Halo Reach teammate of mine. I needed to team with this guy. I remember watching him at, it was like free play after the MLG events. Like, you could all just get on a television and just play with whoever you wanted to. And I was watching Crossfade play, and I was so impressed. I don't know if somebody told me I needed to watch him play or what, but I just was watching him, and I was like, wow, this guy's an extraordinarily smart and intelligent player. I thought he was just like this online warrior that, like, wouldn't amount to anything. But no, man, he had the in-game leadership. He had the communication. He had the ability to hit his shots. He was a great sniper. He had everything. He had all of the works. And he did an incredible job in Reach. He was on some great teams in Halo 4. I think he kind of fell off. He lost his passion along the way, unfortunately, because he's just been an outstanding player that is very, very capable. But somewhere along the way, he stopped growing, which is very unfortunate. Not physically, because he's 6'9".
Definitely not physically.
No,
definitely as tall as the Spartan he's playing as.
Dude, he's absolutely the most massive people I've ever met in my life. Like he is a Spartan.
A genuine Spartan playing some Halo. But it was interesting you talking about Anthony. He's a really good. I mean, I matched him a few times, and his quality of shot is scary. It's really scary. But I mean, we talked about Crossfade and Anthony, but Throne, he's been appearing a lot, popping a lot across the past couple of weeks in Money 8 and then playing a hell of a lot in these competitions. He's also a player that I feel slots in really well with this side. Crossfade having that experience and Anthony having that kind of self-awareness and self-discipline. I think Throne is also a player who's going to slot in very well with these guys.
Absolutely. I mean, Golden Dawn is doing a good job of spreading this lead. I'm not sure who got the last camo. It's going to be definitely around 540 this next one, but doing a good job of holding the ball on Pizza there and just widening this lead. This lead was very close, within 10 seconds, I believe, just a little while ago, and now we're at 122 to 53 as Smoke going to stay alive with this ball on the ledge here.
That ledge is such a good place to hold the ball. He just it gives you so many opportunities, so much cover from the right hand side there, from that top lift area. Very difficult to get a good nade, and as we just saw there, very easy. You can just play the ball so quickly if you lose that pizza control. But definitely one of the strongest points on this map for you to hold the ball. As the Serial actually gets a fantastic kill on with the rocket, kind of then clarifying and cementing the ball, and actually I'd say cementing the victory for the Golden Dawn side. They did play this really, really well. Once they kind of found their rhythm, found their flow, they kind of just almost ran away with this game.
Yeah, I mean, it all has to do with just kind of reading. In Street Fighter and in fighting games, in the fighting game community, I don't know if anyone watches that at all, but they call it downloading. It's like you take a little while to download the enemy team and know what they're doing and know what setup they have and
like
know how
Matrix?
they're playing the game, and then boom,
exactly.
Yeah, you do it just like the Matrix, exactly.
Like where it uploads in India and like all that training that Neo went through.
Red pill versus blue pill is literally Halo.
There you go.
The Matrix is
I am
Halo.
now downloaded. You are finished. All right, so Serial, they're taking on some big numbers, you see, most of the time, and also putting up the same amount of assists and kills as his teammates. So that's a really good stat line from him. You love to see all of that work from this Golden Dawn squad. This team has, been together for, I don't want to say a year, but months. They've been together for a long time. I've watched them play so many times, so many different cups, and that really pays off in the end. I mean, eventually you're going to find out that maybe one player might not be on the same page with the rest of you as far as like practice time. That happens a lot. Like you'll see one player needs to go. Like it's just unfortunate, but if you're not at the same level of passion and ambition as the rest of your team, you're holding them back. You've got to make a sacrifice and say, guys, sorry, but I can't team with you anymore because you guys are looking to go pro. You guys want to be the world champions in Halo. And meanwhile, I'm in college, and I'm trying to become a doctor. I'm not going to be able to put that much time into the game. That was a total hypothetical situation, but...
I like that. It's good hypotheticals.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, it's just you got to realize that if you're not on the same page, something's got to happen, and there's got to be a change. But so far, Golden Dawn have looked pretty darn good. They've done a good job in the qualifiers. I think they qualified maybe once. Cannot remember that for sure. But this is a really good challenge for them. This team, this squad, Swishball, should be able to take this series. They have the capability, but we just got to be able to see if they can do it or not. I really like to see Golden Dawn stepping up to the plate here and showing why loyalty really matters.
Yeah, for sure. It was interesting, actually, you know, before we dive straight into this, Riggs, there, the slays of that oddball game were actually, I believe, even, or 2 kills difference, but you know, in the grand scheme of things, that's even.
Wow.
Golden Dawn actually got outslayed by Swishball by 2 kills. So that really just showed Golden Dawn's objective efficiency to take that first game. But I mean, I feel like this is going to be completely different. Swishball, every player on this Swishball side are so slay heavy-minded, and we see immediately Swish with this sniper, and you know how lethal he is. He narrowly misses 2 no-scopes on the camo player, even, I believe that was. So he's already looking dangerous. Is a scary prospect as he's actually getting pushed by both the camo and the back rail, and he gets a beautiful double body shot onto Cyril on the back rail, and actually decides to throw the snipe off because he may have been an accident, but he was definitely being applied a lot of pressure onto him.
Absolutely, he looked like he was in trouble there, and he wanted to get the snipe. I like throwing the snipe off. I think it's very important, especially if you have respect for the enemy team or someone on the enemy team that has a really good shot with a sniper. I mean, that snipe can turn the tide of the game completely. It's 10-7 right now. I think Miss Audie's doing a pretty good job. I didn't really get a chance to watch her much in that last game, but I mean, in this game so far, she's doing a really good job putting shots into people. They're widening this lead by 5. They're keeping control here of the tower, which I think is an essential part to be able to make the pinch happen when they're coming from Carbine, just holding this tower side. So I mean, very close game. I'm very impressed with that stat hop. Thank you for bringing that up. The fact that the slays were that close, that's a big deal, honestly. Like.
Yeah, I mean, the slay, we briefly mentioned it. I think it was me and Nighty talked about it earlier. There is always an opportunity in Halo to overslay when playing objective games, and I feel like Swishball actually fell prey to that. I mean, Nighty, you know this Swishball team quite well.
Yep.
Do you think how strong do you think they're going to be on this Riggs there against quite a thriving Golden Dawn team?
I think they can do fine, honestly. I think they'll do wonders if they can keep up this camo control. If Swish is going to be able to do some things here with it, Crossfade picking up a good pick there, and that'll allow Swish a little bit more room to breathe. I think they definitely can make something happen. I don't see a problem with this roster whatsoever. Miss Audi and Divine Damsel are 2 of the greatest female Halo players right now in Halo 5. Like,
that's awesome.
If you've witnessed them in tournaments, they are just outstanding. Ooh, look at that wingman medal. That's exactly what you need with camo, because camo is all about grabbing information. Camo is not the power-up you want to be slaying everybody out. You want to be putting in those shots where they need to be put. It's like you're a general on the battlefield, and you're able to see everything. And you're able to just plan your attacks just like so. And that is going to be all dead for Golden Dawn. Sniper in the hands of Divine Damsel. She was putting it to use. And Audi also getting a big double kill. She's cocky with it.
Oh, yeah.
I love confidence.
She could have easily got that kill with the pistol. That's the kind of mistakes you don't need to see.
Right, absolutely. I mean, right now it's a 10-kill game. Doing a really good job. The Golden Dawn, this is going to be a tie series the way I look at it right now. I mean, Swishball has done such a good job controlling camo. And I feel like you're right. Like, that's such a good point to make. Being the general on the battlefield, camo is such an integral part to be able to get all the information and be able to, having information is kind of like, spectator mode or observer mode in this game. We're able to see where everyone is. I mean, that's pretty much, you're turning that on when you're a camo player and you're calling out everyone's position, you're calling out where they're spawning. It's such an important part, as we still again have a 10-kill lead here with a nice snipe from Miss Audi. Goes for the no scope on the second player. She is no slouch.
Very scary player, Miss Audi, indeed. I mean, we were talking about her briefly. Obviously, we were mentioning Swishball, but she's one of the top players, female players, in the world right now. She is extremely scary with the sniper, and she was showing it right there. A brilliant quick scope, and then actually had the confidence to go for that no scope. But What were those shots onto Serial? She had no right to trade with him then.
Wow. Great play. I mean, we're down to only a 6-kill lead for Swishball here. Red team doing a good job. I mean, Golden Dawn doing a good job of just collapsing here. You see Afrani going for a little flank here as his team is on Railgun side. He's gonna try to stay alive. This is a very important live. If he tried to live there, if he got into tower, if he got behind them, that would have been really good because he would have been able to pinch with his team that was pushing on Rail. But unfortunately, he goes down 37 to 31. You're gonna heal. You're gonna see Divine put some shots in, call that player out. There's another guy, Engine 1. Unfortunately, Miss Audi does go down there, and so does Swish 5. So it's gonna be 3 dead right now. Divine Damsel, the last player alive on Swishball, and she's doing a good job of putting damage down, but I think she's gonna get called out and taken out as well.
That should have been a kill for Divine Damsel there. Would have been a helpful, but great survivability from Serial. And the game is now only 2-kill game.
Wow.
35 to 38 now, 3 kills if Anthony can find this kill. But still only 3 kills game. It is come back. It was, a moment, just a moment ago. 10 kills down. Golden Dawn were, but they brought this back to only being 4 kills down. As Serial actually able to kill the Scattershot player. And Anthony able to kill Crossfade's Throne, killing Swish as well. So 3 dead on the side of Swishball, doing a really good job. Golden Dawn closing the gap, taking it back down to a 2-kill lead with Throne with the sniper rifle. I mean, this is the moment where you want to have that sniper control. 2 kills is just 2 headshots, that is what you need to do, and he's doing a good job of shutting down the Scattershot player and almost lines up that no-scope, but Miss Audi saying, nope, here's a 5 for you. You're not allowed that sniper rifle.
I really like that Throne was feeling himself in that position, but when you've been pretty much trailing the whole game, and you have sniper in your hands, and you have a chance to completely turn the game around, you can't be going for those splashy plays. As a content creator, I always go for them, but when you're in a tournament right now, you can't be going for those. But as we say that, 45 to 43, this is a very close Slayer game, as Miss Audi's gonna go down from the guy top tower. They're staying alive here. This is really good. Throne has a second chance with sniper in his hand. 44 to 45, goes for the quick scope, not gonna hit it, gets a couple shots. Look at the damage he's putting in. I love this. He's putting in damage, calling out the players he knows. He's got a guy behind him, goes for the no-scope. That's gonna be so big. 48 to 45 though, with all of that momentum. They're still down in this game by 3 kills. Miss Audi goes for that second kill, gets overzealous, but they only need 1 kill now, Swishball, to win this game.
This is so close, and the trade comes out, but, I mean, Golden Dawn doing such an incredible job of bringing that game back. I mean, when we hit that 45, when this thing was tied 45 to 45, that game could have gone either way, and Throne doing a really, really good job. I mean, it's questionable that there was a possibility that he should have slowed down a little bit, called out saying, listen, I have the sniper rifle, it's only 2 kill difference.
Yeah.
Let me use these shots, let me get us back in the game. But what an incredible job of Golden Dawn closing the gap. But I mean, Swishball, look at Miss Audi, a triple kill. That's exactly what you want to see in a Slayer game, and that was the dividends. That triple kill, it's 50 to 47. That triple kill could have won them the game.
Yeah, I mean, I did. Throne was playing very aggressive there. I don't know if it was maybe, jitters or, getting close in the end of a game. I know, like, any player is going to have a little bit of jitters, at least, when they're that close in a game and they have the control in their... You literally have control in your hands when you have snipe. Your teammates pretty much depending on you when you have snipe in your hands to be able to make the play to win the game. And, he got snipe back, and he was really aggressive with it. And it was a couple moments where, they were, really aggressive. And again, at that last kill, they traded there. You can't put yourself in a position to trade when you're down in a game like that. A trade is not going to do you any good. You're gonna want those 2 for 0s, stuff like that. But again, he did really well. Got that no scope there, and I think that definitely hyped him up. But I don't know. They had that game. This is a very close series as we're now tied 1-1, and we're going into truth.
It's nice to have such a close series. Now we've seen a lot of 3-0 sweeps. But these teams matching up really, really well.
Very fun to watch.
It is great fun to watch indeed. It'll be interesting to see Swishball whether they can carry on their momentum off that previous game, or whether I'd say possibly more objectively minded team on the side of Golden Dawn is able to take this victory, as Serial almost gets a double kill straight off the rip. Unfortunately, he has to reload his pistol. Throne with the camo though, pushing into Swishball's base, going to go underneath, blocking those bottom base. Spawners going to the toilet, identifying that there is maybe his teammates are down, has to play a bit slower. He gets lucky there, having one of the players on Swishball jump over him into the toilet. Don't doing a really good job. If you know you have camo in your base, that's so nerve-wracking. I mean, you have to turn around, you have to get him out, but Thony's just refusing to die.
Yeah, he's doing an incredible job of staying alive. He jumped over that first player and was able to play around in the base with his teammate and ended up living for a very long time, causing a lot of havoc here. Serial going to try to put this flag in, but you know, he ends up getting taken out. There's going to be 2 down for Golden Dawn here, and it looks like they're still working on this, but he has 2 players to deal with in his base, and unfortunately, he's going to get taken down as well, and they're going to go ahead and return that flag. But I mean, again, a great job by Golden Dawn playing really aggressively, but unfortunately Swishball was able to get in their base and cause a lot of havoc, and this might be potentially, as 2 are dead for Golden Dawn, this might be a counter here for Swishball. A little bit of a late counter, but a counter at that.
Yeah, Golden Dawn really needs to, you know, focus on staying alive in that scenario, because Swishball's, you know, slaying prowess, as we've just seen in the game previous, really he's so strong. Golden Dawn needs to stay alive in order to clean out their base, and they finally, Divine Damsel was still in their base up until, you know, after that flag was captured. It's only just cleaned up, but the camo is going to be popping soon. We see the side of Swishball, you know, getting a bit more coverage on the P side, and Swish is actually going to push forward to the red P street to kind of push Golden Dawn back. Actually gets some brilliant damage down, making 2 players. One shot cleans up one, the other one is on the toilet. And he decides to jump up and challenge, but so much damage going down from Swish, and he's still alive.
Wow.
It took 3 players to take him out just then.
Yeah, I really think that they should have pushed in a little bit faster to assist him there. Swish was playing that so perfectly, getting everyone weak. He got almost 3 people, I believe, one shot in that situation, but unfortunately his teammates weren't able to push in quick enough. But it looks like they still have a lot of pressure on the red base here. Crossfade going to bring this on P side, doing a good job, but there is a spawner on P side, or a flanker, but Smoke, a really big play by him, gets the stop on the flag, and it's going to be 3v3 situation as another player goes down for Golden Dawn.
Indeed, indeed. And Golden doing a far better job of clearing out their base this time, not allowing Swishball to just kind of dominate it. However, as I say that, Divine Damsel, she seems to be constantly have a presence in the Golden Dawn's base. As Crossfade does a brilliant job of taking the flag down to the toilet, blocking the bottom base spawns himself, and decides to run it all the way through P1. But there were already some OE overextenders on the side of Golden Dawn getting that flag toss out, and you know, already challenging Crossfade in that P1, and there it goes 3 dead on the side of the Swishball, leaving Miss Audi alone in the base, in her own base. You know, she has to stay alive here, and she's doing a very good job of backing down players, and this is what Golden Dawn didn't do, you know, in that first cap. They didn't stay alive long enough, and you know, look how much time Miss Audi's buying for her team to get back off spawn.
It's so important, Hop. Like, being able to stay alive in that situation, you know the entire enemy team, the entire Golden Dawn team is looking for you. And, I mean, you're going to influence spawns of your own team as well. And so they're definitely looking to kill you right away. And for you to stay alive and draw all their attention is so huge. As Miss Audi is going to get a kill on the P side, pushes the guy bottom base as well. The confidence comes out, but you got to be a little bit careful here. She does stay alive on P2, a very important power position on this map, obviously. They're going to be fighting P1 here. I like the kill. A little bit aggressive. She might have been able to maybe shoot the guys coming up the street, but she decides to drop down and help her teammate. I think that was fine. The camo was up, so I think it actually got burned there. But just a really good play by Miss Audi. I think, you know, in that situation with camo is up, you got to kind of charge that to help your team so that at least you get a burn. So I like the play out of Miss Audi.
Yeah, 100%. I do like that she dropped there. Yeah, there was a possibility to shoot down on the players. However, she identified Cam was coming up. So, you know, if I drop here, yeah, I have a better chance of getting the, you know, getting damage, getting that melee damage, getting that burn on the camo, instead of just, you know, relying on her pistol shot, which, you know, is, you know, undeniably amazing. Yet having that security of being able to melee and get right up in front of those players' faces is definitely a worthwhile trade-off. You know, denying Golden Dawn that camo, which would have been inevitably theirs, as they had 3 players alive on that P1 side. But Crossfade now controlling that P2 and got behind 3 players of the side of Golden Dawn, only able to clean up 2 of them. So I mean, there was a complete Golden Dawn totally unable, and he case up all 3 of them are dead.
It's so big.
I mean, that was absolutely huge from him. But I don't understand what Golden Dawn were doing. They just seem to have no understanding that Crossfade was still up in P2.
Yeah, and I mean, I love Hop. I love that he got those kills. He got those 3 kills, and then he goes back to P in order to help his teammates that were at red base. He's just such a good. So look at his shots out of Crossfade. Another perfect on the throne and keeping P2 control, just throwing down damage. I'm very curious to see what this damage stat is for Crossfade after this game. You see him the entire game putting shots down. He's going to get taken out there, but he did get an assist medal from Swish Fives, who's also going to go down as well. So it looks like a little bit of the tables have turned here. Miss Audie has top control. She's got to win this fight or stay alive. She opts to challenge and drop off. I don't like that play. I mean, you could definitely kind of milk your life there a little bit more, but I mean, this is such a close game. Obviously, Swishball is up by 1. We are in a tie series 1-1 if you are just joining us. Again, thank you all for being here and watching the stream today. Make sure you tweet it out and tell your friends. But I mean, this is such a close series. It's definitely the closest series that we've watched so far today, and I cannot wait to see how this pans out.
Yeah, I mean, I think Miss Audie a little bit overconfident then, going for the challenge. We know that she has a fantastic shot, but that, we were talking earlier, Active, that top mid control, you've got to keep hold of it.
Right.
And, you know, I reckon if she'd kept hold of it, this flag, you know, they would have had an opportunity to pull a flag. However, it turned around, the Golden Dawn were able to pull a flag. However, nothing came of it. Swishball doing a fantastic job of slaying out Golden Dawn before they're able to get a flag running. But we do see Throne pushing over the car side, but once again, Miss Audie, she seems to be ever present, you know, omnipresent on this map, doing a fantastic job. As Crossfade playing a little bit of defense right now, but gets taken out by Throne. As we see Smoke Yadik taken out by trading with Divine Damsel, actually. So, you know, right now it's very much 50-50. You know, the top mid is what is being caught out for, being battled for. That's what's going to win it. As 3 players go down for the side of Swishball, an opportunity for all 4 players down, opportunity for Golden Dawn to run it. Are they able to get a good enough run? We see a Serial actually not waiting for his shield. One of his teammates take over the flag. They're going to run it all the way across P1 side, looking for Swishball maybe to overextend, and it looks like Golden Dawn is going to equalize in this game. A beautiful job from Golden Dawn getting those stays and getting this flagpole going.
The flag caps are so fast in Halo 5, you know, being able to thrust and slide, and it's so fun to watch how fast these teams put the flags in, and it's now tied, like you said, 1-1 right now. This is a game now. I mean, we have a series, but now we also have a game in the series. It's going to be 2 dead for a Swishball here, but they're going to opt to try to get control. It looks like the Golden Dawn is being very, very aggressive. Of course, staying alive is Smoke, but he ends up going down with the trade, and Afrani's going to be in his base, just staying alive, just trying to play a little bit of defense here. He has a teammate to work with him, Throne with a nice beat down on a Swish, and they're going to kind of reset this as they got a player down low. I love the communication there. Afrani knew there was a player down low. I don't like the drop coming from front base. He did catch him off guard, which was good, but he ended up getting shot from across the map at the other base. So he's going to go for peak control here. This is a big win. This is a big kill right here. Swish ends up winning, and unfortunately, that's not going to be good, as now 3 are dead for Golden Dawn here.
The 3 are dead, but Anthony does a really good job of killing Divine Damsel, stopping that car side push, you know, allowing his teammates to you see all of them came off spawn then, and that was all down to Anthony getting that kill onto Divine. Brig win once again, keeping this car side control, but you know you're going to get picked off by Swish because that P side has a lot more cover. As we see, I think a lot of players on the side of Golden Dawn going down.
Yeah.
But, you know, not enough presence really right now for Swishball in Golden Dawn's base to get a flag pull. But right now they are really, you know, putting some pressure down on the throat of Golden Dawn, trying to get an opportunity for a pull. But, oh, look at that team shot coming out on the bottom of base to take out Divine Damsel to shut down this push. But still, look at that. A flag pull out of nowhere. There were 3 players of Golden Dawn in the base, and they're still able to get the flag out.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little uncharacteristic. I like the flagpole. It definitely kind of, you know, scrambles things up a bit and allows, you know, for teams to get a little, antsy, and they tend to OE, like you had mentioned earlier, overextend, and that's definitely something that happened there. But it looks like Golden Dawn going to be pulling this flag. He's not able to clean up the kill on the flag carrier, so he's going to end up going down to the players that collapse on him. This is going to be a P1 push right now. Afrony's got the flag in his hands, but unfortunately, Kyle is going to pull that flag, and they have to stop him. They have him pinched, though. This is going to be a flag cap, I believe, for Golden Dawn. I don't think anyone's really in a very huge position to stop this. As I say that, he's going to get flanked from behind.
Trade.
Oh, that was so big. Afrony, again, just really good plays out of this man, just playing phenomenal. They're going to go up 2-1 in this game, and you know, Miss Audie is actually trapped to Car, so they're going to get car control off this as well if they can kill her quick, and they do. And now Throne has car control, but again, I mean, they've got two players from Swishball down on bottom P and down on bottom center, so they got to make sure they watch out for those guys. Throne is playing this really well. I like the angle he's taking. He's staying alive. He's getting shots into everybody. I believe that is the camo player, so he's going to opt to stay alive. Really good play by him, juking around. He's going to get taken out. That was a great play by Crossfade there. Amazing job, but he ends up going down anyway to that beautiful place nade.
Yeah, that's sticky from Throne. I mean, it was a bit of a panic moment from Throne. You could see, I've got this player, no shields, but I can't hit him, and that's what camo does to you when you're not firing back. You're
hard to hit, yeah.
Yeah, your hit detection, not hit detection, aim assist on the camo player goes, and so it makes it really hard to hit him. So he goes for that sticky nade. If you know where the player is, you can kind of see that haze around the camo player. As Golden Dawn is actually looking to close out this game. There is the flags in the base. Can it be captured? Yes, it is.
It's 3.
And Golden Dawn take the second game over Swishball.
Wow. That was such a big turn of events there. That was huge. That one little play with a plasma grenade kind of turned everything around. The momentum swing. I talk about momentum swing so much when I'm casting because I think it's so important. There's so many momentum hills and dips that you see in games, and that stick right there was such a big momentum swing in the game. And Golden Dawn come out on top. It's 2-1 now.
You talked about momentum swings. That sticky being one, but also the fact that Crossfade didn't get the kill on the flag carrier for that second cap. You know, he had to reload the pistol. The player was, I think it was Anthony, was one shot, literally one body shot away. And he wasn't able to get that kill, and that led to the second cap. Then obviously Throne getting amazing sticky on the camo player. You know, it was a an uphill battle for the side of Swishball when that happened. And I'm not going to say it was a choke, but it was definitely a credible, you know, credit where credit's due for this side, you know, Throne's side. They played incredibly well, and you know, the camo plays were so critical. If Throne hadn't got that kill on the camo player, that flag would have been stopped. He would have been alive in the bottom of that base. This game would still be happening.
Yeah, I mean, there's just so many little minimalistic plays that happen, or minimal plays that happen in that game that kind of add up to the full picture here. And I mean, you see Golden Dawn just coming up and taking advantage of mistakes right away. You know, with that first cap and then the second one. I mean, I still think Swishball's played such a good game. We saw Crossfade play so well that entire game. I mean, we were on him for a little bit. Of course, Swish 5, the entire team playing really well. But it was just so cool to see the momentum shift from you know, that one cap that they got, and then they turned it into another one. We talked about keeping control, again, keeping control of the map while pulling multiple flags. You know, the 2 cap we talked about earlier, Hop, and they ended up doing that. And again, Crossfade played pretty well. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in this game 4. This is a best of 5 series. Golden Dawn up 2-1 right now. We're going to look to see if Swishballs can come back and make this a game 5. I would love to see a game 5 right now.
Yeah, I really would love to see a game 5. I think a game 5 is going to be incredible, and just that highlight there, Anthony getting that trade with Crossfade to get that second cap was incredible. And I believe the next game mode is Strongholds Plaza.
Ooh, fun.
It's going to be a fun game, and I think is it the first time it's being featured on stream tonight? I believe it is.
So. Yeah,
I believe so. And this is, you know, we've seen Strongholds on Rig. It's almost similar, however, it is also completely different how Plaza plays. There are so many pivotal anchoring positions on this map. I'm thinking Top Gold, I'm thinking S4, I'm thinking Light Rifle, I'm thinking, you know, that cafe, the flowers area. there were so many strong points, and Plaza Strongholds is a map at which you can completely snowball away and win this victory. You can really force the spawns, the blue spawns, over in that cafe area and almost just spawn trap them. You can keep, and it's very, if you are spawn trapping them in that cafe area, it's actually very easy to keep hold of all 3 bases, because you spawn that cafe, you're going to have to fly straight across garbage truck, being on view to everybody to that nest, or you have to fly through to try and get yards, or you drop into that bottom mid. It's very difficult if you are on that spawn trap on this map. It is incredibly hard to break out of it.
I agree. I mean, definitely yard. I mean, there's that, there's the top gold that you can kind of come in from outside and just put pressure on yard if you try to rotate out of there. There's just so many angles to be able to go for here, as Swish5's gonna get the beat down onto Serial, goes for a couple shots into Divine. Divine's gonna clean it up, onto Smoke, and Swish trying to stay alive here on the ledge. Not gonna happen though, but again, they've got a 2-cap right now, Golden Dawn that is, and they're up 9 seconds. Of course, Miss Audie trying to stop that double cap right now, going down bottom center on Prius. She's gonna try to stay alive here, and she does. Great help from her team, but Afrani gonna clean that kill up, and bottom mid is up for grabs. They did have a triple cap there for just a couple seconds, but they're still getting time here with the double cap. Nice shot there by Divine Damsel with the scatter shot, which is going to be another important part of this game. The sniper, the scatter shot, the camo, all really, really big things here. But Miss Audie getting top center control. I like this. I don't like the drop down, but she ends up getting the kill anyway. She's got another player in front of her, tries to get the kill, but that's not going to happen. There's Throne. He's got shotgun in hand. He's going to stay alive with this, and they're going to try to take this bottom mid control here. There is a player on the van that support him, and the only player that is available to stop this is the guy at LR, and if they can stay alive here, this will be really big. They're going to get that cap. They're going to start getting points now, and we're at a really close game right now, Hop, 13-18.
This is really, really, really close, but it is dangerous right now. I think for the side of Swishball, we see Golden Dawn in control of the shotgun and getting the favorable spawns to keep this control. But as I say that, a brilliant set of slays coming out of Crossfade, getting that double kill, forcing the side of Golden Dawn to spawn unfavorably now, and they regain control of the nest and bottom mid. Those are the 2 plots that you really want to hold on to. Right. It's far easier to control these. You get favorable spawns. You can spawn bottom lift, snipe lift. You can spawn in cafe. But if the opposition is controlling that yard, it doesn't really matter if you're spawning in cafe, because you can then keep them trapped in yard.
Collapse,
and so a large amount of time, if you haven't got if you're really not outslaying, if you're not really dominating the side, this is an even match, so there is no real one-sided domination. It's actually safer to just keep hold of the bottom mid and the nest side instead of pushing for that yard. I'm surprised to not see more players up in that top goal position. It is such a strong position to hold. You get to have free range shots into the bottom mid, and Miss Audie not able to clean up that one-shot player. It is actually, it led to 3 going down for the side of Swishball. Crossfade actually challenging really well on the Prius and able to get virtually this whole cap. I'm surprised to not see Golden Dawn drop into the bottom mid sooner.
Yeah, they're not able to stop that. I mean, Swish has got top control here. He's going to drop down, and he's going to get this kill here and clean it up. It's going to be 2 dead now for Swishball, and only 1 dead for Golden Dawn. This fight's big here, as Afrani staying down bottom center, going to get this capture on bottom mid, staying alive as well. Now they're going to have LR control, and they're going to go for this top nest push on these 2 players. But again, he's going to go S4. I like this play by him, just getting some top. He's going to throw a beautiful nade, gets him dead. That's good. So right now they have a reset. They've got 2 caps. It's 35-38. And again, Afrani's doing a really good job of staying up top. You see a lot of players, from each team kind of dropping down and losing that top control. I feel like staying up top is so important in this game. Throne's going to get that nice kill onto Crossfade, as well as staying alive. He's also getting bottom mid in the process. I believe Afrani's there to help him, but he's going to get taken out. I mean, this is just a back and forth game. 3 were just dead, though, for Golden Dawn. Hopefully Swishball can react here and try to get this top nest, which I don't think Serial's going to be able to stop. So great play there by Swishball.
Yeah, really, really good play by Swishball. And here's the triple cap. We can see how lethal it is. You're getting 2 points at every tick. And you see how fast you're able to run away with this score. Moments ago, it was 35 to 40. It's already 60 to 35. That's how much a triple cap can affect you. So we see, I'm surprised to see them go immediately for bottom mid. You usually want to try and get that yard because it's the easiest cap to get. It's the safest cap to get. But you see these, the triple cap ticking away onto the lead of Swishball.
Look at the collapse.
Exactly, but you're going to get collapsed right now. But this is an opportunity. This is all right for Serial. This is okay because you see all the Swishball players have actually collapsed onto yard, and it's actually going to force Golden Dawns to spawn over in that snipe side. And this is a little bit dangerous if Swishball cannot react fast enough, because Golden Dawn are going to have a more favourable spawn. You see them already in that nest position. They're going to have control of nest. They're going to able to get these slays. If they can slay out now, they're going to get control of that bottom mid, and you can see it exactly happening now. If what Swishball did wrong is they sent all 4 players to stop yards. You cannot do that. You've got to control the spawns. And, this is where Golden Dawn is good at. We saw them take that Truth CTF win. I wouldn't count them out just yet. I know it's 91 to 38, but I really wouldn't count them out just yet.
I mean, we saw the triple cap, and we saw how fast this game could turn around. This game is definitely far from over right now. I believe that Throne is taking top center control right now. He's going to get naded out, trying to stay alive as best he can down bottom, but of course he's going to get taken out by Miss Audie. Good job listening by her, but she's going to go down to dip, and unfortunately they're going to be all down low as 2 go down for Golden Dawn. I mean, Swishball can definitely close this out. They've got 2 caps here. They're going to get the kill onto Anthony there. This is going to be it's almost impossible to come back from with a triple cap.
I don't think it's going to happen. It's a triple cap. You're going to have to cap 2 bases simultaneously, and it's over. I mean, really well played from both sides. It was scary a moment for Swishball as they sent all 4 players to stop yards. A little bit of a mistake there, but this slaying, you really saw the slaying prowess of Swishball there. Miss Audi doing such a good job getting a kill in that bottom mid to set up her team to get that bottom mid capture, and thus the triple cap. So I don't think the score was entirely indicative of how close that game was.
I agree.
But still, it was 146. That's got to feel good if you're on the Swiss side of Swishball.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you're right. You said it perfect there. It definitely wasn't indicative of the skill level. They're so matched. These teams are both so matched. We're going to a game number 5 now. I'm curious to see who's going to pop off here. I mean, finally, we get to see a game number 5. I'm actually very, very excited. Got to open up a little bit here on the desk, but just great job again by both teams, able to keep this pretty close. That triple cap, though, Hop, was just insane. It was such an important part. They kept that triple cap for almost, I think, 30 seconds of time or 40 seconds of time, and that's what really turned this game around. It's really hard to come back from something like that unless you're able to kind of duplicate it and also get a triple cap. But that sending 4 was such a big blunder. And unfortunately, Golden wasn't able to kind of, play off of that. They sent 4. They ended up all going down, and then they ended up getting a spawn on the snipe, and they ended up getting a spawn. They got snipe, and then they got bottom mid control. And they were able to just kind of play off that, but they couldn't extend that any further than just, I think that they got like 16 points off of that, off of those 2 hills. But, being able to capitalize on mistakes like that. But again, Swish does not make many mistakes. They didn't make many mistakes that game. And that's what really set them apart in terms of the different games. And again, we're going to game number 5. It's going to be whoever makes less mistakes at this point, right?
It really is. It really is. And 2 things, actually. The first thing is actually if you're going to match one of the top 4 teams and you do that 4-man yard push, you're going to get punished.
Oh, yeah.
You're not going to break their setup of that bottom nest hold as easy as they did, actually, against that Golden. However, what I find really interesting, actually, is that Anthony, I don't think has gone negative at all throughout this whole series. Wow. He really showing why he is got such a good shot. And, Nighty pointed this out earlier. What will benefit him more is if he becomes more of that team aware. He's playing incredibly well with his team, putting up those assists, but what is keeping him alive, what he's getting these positive KDs is because he is just able to put himself in positions where he's not going to get picked off. He's not going to be that first death. And that is playing dividends, and that's really helping the side of Golden Dawn in getting these victories. But I'm really excited to see this game. Coliseum, it's a staple Halo 5 map.
And our last Slayer game we saw between these teams ended up 50-47. So we're going to see another close one here. If I'm a betting man, we're going to see another close game here. And I'm really excited to see what happens. Afternoon is going to take control of the top here. He almost gets a kill. I love the call out there. Throne's going to clean up Divine Damsel. And now he's going to try to stay alive. He's getting cross shot from corner there. That was so good. But Crossfade with the sniper in hand, going to make a big difference in this game. But it looks like he might be getting collapsed from Rocket Ramp. He's got to make sure to watch that. But he does have a teammate there to watch him. Switch 5 is going to get the perfect on the Serial. And unfortunately, Crossfade going to get naded here. He's got to stay alive with this sniper. This is going to be a very important part. Like I keep saying, I think it's such a swing to be able to put shots in with a sniper. He misses that one, but he's able to stay alive. He's watching for a guy top of the catwalk, and again, he's taken a lot of shots, but doing a really good job of just keeping the snipe and staying alive on his side. But of course, when you see a snipe like that and you know he's alone, he's gonna get collapsed. So Throne has a sniper in hand now. Let's see what he's able to do with it.
If you were a betting man, who would you bet on this final game? I'm going to put you on the spot here. I'm sure chat has their own opinions, but I'm going to put you on the spot. Who are you going to say? Who do you think is going to take this game?
I mean, like with Golden Dawn, I haven't watched much of these players play, but they're doing phenomenal. They're playing phenomenal Halo, but I got to go with Swish 5s here. He's been in these situations before. Swishball is a great team. They're playing really, really solid. They've got two of the best female Halo players in the world on their team, and they're all playing very, very solid. Halo with the shot. God. Throne completely takes my prediction and shoves it. And I got another shot into Miss Audie. Playing phenomenal. That's going to be 3 dead for Swishball. Another one! He's not missing. Okay, Throne, I understand. You're telling me I am wrong as he gets a perfect kill onto Swish. Throne. He's completely turned up in this game, and I'm going to see Throne. Wow. I'm going to see Throne to take over. He is completely taking this. It's a 4-kill game, but you just saw some amazing play out of Throne there.
What a play from Throne. He must have been listening to this stream, because he's just turned around and be like, excuse me, you're betting against me here? What are you saying? What a play, and what a series of events. That must be a momentum boost. I mean, we've both played in Halos. If you have a teammate who pops off like this, it plays such dividends. You get to use their confidence and their momentum and their hype, and that fuels you to really want this victory. But saying this, Swishball have stayed in it. It's only 4 kills difference, and Divine Damsel has the rockets, but able only to get hit markers and only taken down. So Golden Dawn is doing an incredible job of shutting down Swishball right now. But it's still early stages. It's only just hit the 25 kill marker. It still could go any way.
Yeah, I really think that those rockets would have played a really big factor in keeping this game close. Afternoon with a sniper in hand. Red team has had sniper a lot of this game. You saw the multiple Throne, and now Afternoon with a snipe. Let's see what Afternoon is able to do. And it's a 25-20 game right now. Nice little flank on Afternoon. Going to take him. He's going to throw the sniper off. I believe it's off the map, but that's going to be 3 dead for a second for Golden Dawn. We're now at a 4-kill game right now as they do spawn on the corner, and they're going to be pushing red flag here. Nice stick, or I believe that was a stick by Swish 5s. What a great play. Turns it to a 3-kill game. I mean, this is such a close matchup. It's going to come down to who gets rockets, who gets sniper, and again, I mean, who has better teamwork, who plays better, who makes smarter plays. The mistakes we talked about. Slayer games are big on mistakes. If you make one mistake, you completely kind of shift the game, and you can get 3 or 4 kills off of one little mistake. Losing sniper, losing rockets, or something like that. But again, as I'm saying, that 28-26, Afternoon doing a good job of putting shots in. I like how aggressive he's playing, but he's got to be careful. He's got the clamber to stay alive there, and he's going to do. He's got his teammate Throne. Of course, they're playing so well. Look at this collapse.
Wow, what a collapse
onto Divine. That was so good, and now he's got to watch for these rockets. Rockets just came up, so they're gonna opt to take Swish off these rockets. And if they can do that, if Golden Dawn can get rocket control, this could be really, really large for them.
It really could be. I mean, rocket control can dictate the map. You can take rockets straight over to snipe, and the amount of angles, the amount of walls you can bank these rockets off is absolutely lethal. But now we see Golden Dawn still getting these kills. Swish getting a nice early kill onto Serial with these rockets. possibly able to follow it up with another one,
see?
and he is so. Now backing down onto this blue BR, possibly looking for spawners, but being caught out as the team Smoke Golden Dawn comes off spawn in that red cave area. They need to be aware of that. Possibly looking for that kill. No, we see Anthony getting a brilliant shot onto Swish, shutting him down on that S3. And it looks like Golden Dawn is almost running away with it. He's turned that 2-kill lead into a 6-kill lead, and Anthony going for that challenge onto Crossfade, but gets some help from his teammate Smoke as they clear up the Crossfade in that blue cave area. Now turning around, looking for these spawners, but they need to be aware there is one player still lingering over in that blue side. Miss Aldi and Crossfade getting its 2 kills actually. So Swishball really maybe trying to look to get a bit more map control, but it's coming to the end stages of this game right now. It's you know, who's gonna come in clutch, who's gonna end this game, who's gonna not make those mistakes as you were talking about.
Yeah, I mean, Rockets are coming up like right about now, so those are going to be a big staple, in, you know, for this game. It looks like there's no one up there right now to contest Rockets. There's going to be 3 dead though for Golden Dawn, and this is going to be a very close game, 39-40 as Crossfade has the sniper in hand. This could be so huge if he's able to kill Kyle here on the Rocket side. He's going to miss that shot, but he's got them all trapped at red, doing a really good job. We're now at a tie game. This is game number 5, folks. Get excited, get hyped, as Crossfade is going to look to widen this score and win this game for his team. He's got the most important weapon in his hand. He's got multiple builds to work with, and he's going to see if he can do a good job of just ending this. He's got to feel the fire here. If Throne gets this sniper out of Crossfade's hands, it's going to be messy. So Crossfade's got to stay alive. He's got to get some shots just like he did there, and then his team's got to collapse here. They're winning slowly though, 43-40 now. Miss Audie going to clean up that kill, but again, another 2 kills come out, and again we're back to a 1-kill game. This game is so close, Hop.
But Divine has those rockets. That could definitely be a turning point. Crossfade doing a really good job of staying alive. He knows that he doesn't want to give it over to this Golden Dawn side. Can he finish up the kill? No, he can't, but he gets cleaned up himself. It's all tied up, 44-44, as we see Crossfade going down with that sniper rifle, and Anthony able to pick it up. Looking to get the headshot. He gets one onto Miss Audie, taking it to 45-44. As you see, I think Divine Damsel actually cleaning up 2 players, huge plays from her, getting the score 46-45. It is incredibly close. Anthony now with the control of the sniper rifle, bringing it back to his teammates. A smart play from him indeed. Serial getting stuck by Crossfade. Oh, this is coming down to the wire. There's no better way to have a game of best, you know, the game 5. But what a game, what a series this has been.
Absolutely. It's I mean, they're within 2 right now, but again, Afrni and Team Golden Dawn are keeping this really close. Blue team, Swishball only needed 1, and they get it 50-47 again. We see another 50-47. What a great game to close out that series.
What an incredible game that was. And Throne, 21 kills.
Holy.
Oh my god, not only did he have an incredible clip with that sniper rifle, killing all the members on the side of the Swishball, but he drops 21 kills? You know, he's an experienced player. Possibly, you know, Serial, Smoke, and Anthony not stepping up to the plate as much as they could have. But look at this clip. We have to watch this again. What a clip from
this
Zone.
Was absolutely insane. I mean, this kind of set the tone for the game, and I was hoping that they would kind of capitalize off this, because it's a lot of hype for one player to kind of, when you have a teammate like you said that pops off like this in a game and is able to just go off with sniper in his hands, and just look at that, like he's not missing. He goes over here, he gets up perfect on the base as well. Just incredible play by him. 21 kills, but unfortunately it was not enough. Afrni had a chance there. He had sniper in his hands after Crossfade lost it, and he could have done some big things, but I believe there was a little bit of a whirlwind there that kind of, you know, cost him that snipe, and there it is. I mean, Swishball cleans it up.
Yeah, this is the end clip with Anthony. Doing a really good job of killing Miss Audi, but these 2 kills right here from Divine, that was the turning point. Divine got those 2 kills, and it set up Swishball to get map control and whittle down this score, and from there, you know, look at that. There's a stick from Crossfade. A collapse comes in. There is nothing, you know, there's really nothing you can do. You know, if Anthony could maybe hit that headshot and come in clutch with maybe a couple of no-scopes here and there, there's not much you can do, because at that moment in time, you're getting split spawned. You can see that they're spawning across the map from each other. not much you can do. But what a game! I mean, what a series that was. That
Great series.
Was absolutely incredible from every side and thrown. What a performance from him.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was really unfortunate. He did play a pivotal part in that game, keeping it as close as it was. Anthony with 12 assists. You in a Slayer, you definitely it's just a common thing that you want to get under 12 kills, or deaths. I'm sorry, you want to die under 12 times. As a team, and that'll kind of set you up to win the game. And I mean, 21 kills. That's just, it's such a big statement as a player, thrown as a player. Showing that he's great and he belongs here. And I mean, unfortunately, I just couldn't come up with the victory there. But I'm gonna hope to see Throne coming up in Infinite. I think he's a great player. Has a lot of potential. Just off of how off of this series, just seeing him play, I think he's got a lot of potential, and I can't wait to see what he does.
Definitely. Zone really popping off. But if we look on the other side, Swish 16 kills. Not his 21, but doing a fantastic job putting up those stats. 11 assists, only 11 deaths. A really good job. Crossfade once again. His experience is playing dividends. 8 assists, 15 kills, 12 deaths.